Good afternoon. Okay, my name is Omar Sophia Mzee. I'll be taking you through primary health care. To take you through the pre-test, I hope all of you have pens. I'm going to give you some papers where you write your name, and then in 5 minutes time, you ought to have finished the questions. Sawa? Just write what you know. It's not a must to be correct. It's just a pre-test. Just write what you know. Earlier, today we're going to discuss about primary health care. Among the objectives of primary health care, one, at least by the end of this session, you should be able to differentiate between the principles and elements of primary health care. That is one of the objectives. Then the other objective, you should be in a position to know the different levels of administration of primary health care. So maybe just to ask, what comes into your mind once you hear primary health care? What do you understand by primary health care? From my definition or from how it's defined primary health care, this is simply the first level of contact between the recipient of care, and mostly the recipient of care is the patient, right? Like the one who is given service. So the recipient of care and the healthcare delivery system. Once when somebody goes to the, maybe let's say like dispensary or any health facility to obtain the first services, maybe after someone has suffered from an ailment. So that is what we call primary health care. And the aim of primary health care mostly is to promote health, to prevent any form of illness, and to care for any ongoing illness or any common illness within the community. That is the main aim of primary health care. Our last definition part is public health. What do you understand by public health? Any trial from anyone on public health? According to understanding? Okay, if no idea, then I can still take you through. So public health is simply the art and science of prevention of disease for the purpose of prolonging life and promoting health through an organized effort of who? The society. People from within a certain society, they work toward improving their own health. That is what we call public health of primary health care. It mostly focuses on involving the community members. Any form of project, maybe the healthcare services ought to give, they ought to involve the community members. Because one, they ought to ensure it aligns with their norms and their customs and everything to do with their beliefs. So that's why they ought to involve the community members. And for it to run smoothly, you ought to involve the community members for them to participate. So I have a slight activity that I want you people to do. So I want you all of you to stand. Whenever you answer the question, you have to sit. Right? Okay, you have to stand. The faster you are, the better. So it's like a little recap for what you've just gone through. A little recap of what you've gone through. So one, I want to ask somebody to explain to us, all of us, to understand what primary health care is. The first hand. Yes, Millicent, what is primary health care?
Yes, according to what I've understood, primary health care is the basic or the essential act that is given to a patient in a community by the health worker or the person who is a health caregiver in the community, or the one that is essential at that time.
Okay, that's a good trial. Sit down. Thank you very much, Millicent. Okay, if none, then I'm going to group you into the 24, at least each group is comprised of 8 members. So have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You make one group. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You make the second group and the last group. So can you switch to your groups? Then we don't study questions. You choose your secretary and the person who will give the presentation in each group.
Education.
1 more minute. You can now change. We'll start with case group. So I want the secretary to present on the benefits of primary health care. Present on the benefits of primary health care. So your secretary can stand in front and tell us the benefits of primary health care.
According to my group, the following are the benefits we found out. The benefits of the healthcare in a community or in a society.
Question for the next group is medicine group. You state and explain the administrative levels of primary health care. So your secretary.
So our question is that we state and explain the levels of healthcare. We have 3 levels: the primary level, the secondary level, and the tertiary level. With the primary level, it deals with the direct contact, of which examples are the dispensary. With the secondary level, it deals with complex problems, example the health centers. And with the tertiary level, it deals with special problems, like maybe you're having a heart problem, something like that. So the example of places that you can go, we have the specialist hospitals. Thank you.
Good evening. Okay. I'm going to discuss number 4.
So lastly, is there anyone with any pending question about the session? Okay, if none, before we wind the session completely, I will give you these evaluation forms. You will fill, then give them back to me even if it's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
But make sure you indicate even if it's a name or your admission number either one. Give a friend. Give a friend. So that was all about the session about primary health care. It was all about you knowing the administrative levels of primary health care, you knowing about the elements of primary health care, you knowing about the principles of primary health care. If there is no any other question, I would like us to appreciate ourselves with a clap.